if you think of everything just being a little piece of God, a little piece of consciousness divided up. Like if you think of God, if God is just us, like consciousness divided up, like the first life form that started dividing. If you believe in science, then you have like a first life form, right? Somehow it happened. Some kind of soap bubble encapsulated, a billion pairs of amino acids that just happened to line up in exactly the way that would create like complex protein chains that would then be able to encapsulate another group of amino acids, and it had to have like a ribosome to like interpret all this, right? So it happened. Somehow we had a first thing. Anyway, is there a first thing, or is it just consciousness? Like consciousness could make up a story. Like it's made up this story of the soap bubble. It's like, come on, consciousness, we're on to you now. You can't hide from that. Where did you come from? Okay, so the soap bubble thing. Okay, so there's one thing, and then it divided. So like when you look out your window and you see all the blades of grass and trees and us, like, because that's all there is for this giant monoculture, grass, trees, and us. That's what we have for thousands of miles. There's some birds mixed in, all these birds, so annoying. And then there's like some dogs and cats and stuff we like. Maybe there's a zoo and a circus. some of the stuff we like to look at. That's it. That's our diversity. So we look out and we see all the things. It's like, oh, like consciousness just divided itself up like a bajillion times. We're like all over the planet. We're all over the globe. We're like just this ubiquitous creature. Did we just like expand? We started up as like this one-celled organism and got to this just based on the stuff that was already here. We just like converted it into like all this green stuff, and like now these machines, like we objectively have a really unique experience here. I was just thinking about this earlier, that the machine, like our experience, even if some ancient technology, some ancient culture, the ones who built the pyramids, 30,000 years ago, and then the technology just kept getting worse and worse because people forgot how to do it. Like when a library burns down and all the knowledge is lost, then people just kind of like, well, we don't know things now. Because it's true, you can only know what your parents tell you if you can't read it in a book. Well, historically, now you can look it up on the internet, but that could go down. I feel like that's even more like not frivolous, not tangible. It's more flighty. It's more like, oh man, that word escapes me. It's more like flimsy. It's more flimsy than a book. Like, it's so flimsy. It's just gonna go down, and then we're gonna be like, oh, screwed. Oh, we're screwed. We're completely screwed without Wikipedia. If only someone had downloaded that onto a hard drive somewhere. Dang. So, because it's pretty good as it is, like, there's a lot on there. It's pretty good. Like, you could add stuff, but like it's good right now. Like, we should download that right now. Everybody do it. 1, 2, 3, go. So we can keep our library going. That's a pretty good resource. Anyway, so like the pyramids 30,000 years ago, and they were like, oh my gosh, they had all this technology, they knew how to do stuff, like all we have from their culture is the pyramids, all their stuff went away, and like, would that happen to us too? Like, did they have plastic? I feel like plastic's a pretty good achievement, and I feel like they didn't have plastic. They did not have plastic. Like, we did some cool stuff. And then, well, like, even if they did cooler stuff than us, like they were doing the Coral Castle situation, like moving around limestone blocks with like their mind, or like vibrations, likely some kind of vibration thing, some kind of secret vibration thing. They were moving stuff. Okay, so say they were doing like objectively cooler stuff than us, more sustainable stuff than us. They were like smart about it. They weren't so reckless like us. So they were doing some stuff, right? Maybe objectively cooler, but you can't deny that we have an objectively unique experience here. I feel like never in the history of ever has a creature on this planet experienced life exactly quite like we are experiencing now. It's quite unique because like all this grass, grass has been grass before, doing grass things like all the time. Like, that's just what grass does. But like us, think about what we're doing. We're doing dolphins. Dolphins just do dolphin things, and they'll continue to do dolphin things until the end of dolphin time when they become something else. But like, look what we're doing. Like, look around. There's like chain link fences. Like, where did that come from? That's just something we created. We like move that stuff around. We had a desire in our heart. We were just like, I want something like this. And then we did it. Like, what other creature can do that? I want something that looks like this in this shape that does this thing. And then we did it. We made cars. Like, that's pretty cool. We made something to move ourselves around, and we made the road on which to do it. We made a surface. The earth didn't have a natural surface for us to use. We made our own surface. They're like, screw that. We're going to figure this out. We can make our own surface. And then we can really get around places. It's cool. And then we made the internet. Like, whoa, we made something smarter than us. We made something that can put the stuff together like better than us. You know, that's kind of cool. It's cool. I don't know if it's conscious, but it's cool. It's very cool technology we do. We do this. No other creature is doing this stuff. Is this why we're strangers in strange land? Are we really aliens? Are we like alien babies left here, stranded here? Is this a prison island? Is this Australia? Is this the Australia of the aliens? Like, did they just get rid of us because we were the bad ones? And like, I mean, objectively, we're pretty bad. Like, we are wicked. We're the offspring of maybe the wicked, like, criminals. they were exiled here. And now we have to figure it out. Once we can make it good, then we'll be like, okay, now you're good enough to join us. Once you have a spaceship and you travel, like with Australia, it's like, well, I think once they can, like, what, aren't you worried they're going to build a boat and come? It's like, no, criminals don't work together. Once they learn how to work together and build a boat, then they'll be ready for entrance back into society. Or they have some kind of goods and services to offer, they would be welcome back into society once they can actually do something for themselves instead of just being criminals. And so that's kind of like maybe where we are, you know. And Jesus came and he's like, all right, guys, Son of God, like, you know, our alien ancestors, and the Father, like, where you came from, you're a little bit of an exile, I'm going to help you. I'm gonna help you be normal. I'm gonna help you get healthy. You gotta do this stuff. We were like, kill him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. We can't handle this guy. No, we're good as we are. We like everything as it is. Stop talking. Shush. Whoa, Reese. Whoa. No, we don't like that. It's too loud. It's scary. All right, so could be that's the whole thing. Or it could be we're consciousness divided up, some kind of fungus. I don't know what we do. Or we're living together with this other consciousness. Like the dinosaurs used to be the thing here. And just got rid of them and put ourselves here instead. Made the planet a little more hospitable for us. Because we wanted that. Maybe we did the extinction long, long ago. Our ancestors did the extinction because we wanted the planet to be a little better for us. You know, we did the climate change on purpose, climate changing for us, you know. Are the dinosaurs back? Is there really a reptilian force? Like climate changing it back to the way that you want it to be? Or that theory? I mean, that seems kind of plausible though. What's happening? Jeez. Like, could you just climate change it into something nice? And everything will just adapt around us. That's what we want to do anyway. That's what we're good at. The Garden of Eden, I think, is where we just, like, make it nice. Exactly how we want. Maybe. Tame and subdue the whole earth. But we have to be, like, careful because we're really cutting out a lot of the diversity that we really rely on to sustain, I think. I think we're going to need a lot of the things to continue to be as they are. we've grown up around this stuff a lot. Like, we're all kind of reliant on each other. It's existing, like, the creatures here on the planet. We've, like, grown intertwined with each other quite a lot. Probably there's a lot of stuff going on that we have no idea is helping us sustain. And we're just like, oh, slice through that, cut this, dump this chemical into there. That doesn't matter. I think it matters a little bit. I think it matters what we do here with our time. Like, what are we doing with our time? Is it just the sun comes up, sun comes down, Ecclesiastes? Are we just lamenting here? Just like, oh, it's all vanity and vexation of spirit. It's just all just pointless. It's pointless drag. This pointless slog. Can we just make it nice? Hey, settle. Hey. He wants to bark at the cows. So, yes, can we find a way to live here? Can we stumble upon another way of living that's maybe a little bit better than what we've been doing? And why don't we just have a natural tendency toward that? Toward, like, harmony and peace? Why is our tendency toward disharmony and, like, fighting? Ugh. Harmony and peace. Is it like the scarcity idea that there's not enough? That does happen, but it hasn't happened in a while. I feel like as humans, we could help that from happening. We have the technology to do some stuff. I think we could do it with a little more harmony, though. And if we are harmonious ourselves, then it would be even easier. The hardest part I've heard about feeding the world is that the world is always warring and fighting. Like, we could send food to places, but then, like, warlords get a hold of it and take it and don't distribute it to people and use it to get gain, to have more than the others, you know. It's like the no poor among you. You've got to achieve that. You've got to have no poor among you, and then you can have some aid. Like, I don't know, maybe something like that. We want to send aid. We want to help, but, like, I mean, we can't help. We can't force people to live lifestyles. Like, we can't force anybody to live a different lifestyle than they want to. Like, people have to want to live a better way. But I think if we, like, are the example, if, like, people who understand the Jesus stuff do the Jesus stuff, then it's an example to everyone, and then it just, like, it builds. It's a snowball effect. I think people are doing it. I think people have been doing it. Likely the Mormons started it. Did we start it? Oh man, we started it. We're gonna take credit for it. I don't know if we started it. Jesus started it, and we're just continuing it. We're just trying to make it better, you know, trying to make it bigger. I feel like the Mormons expanded it a bit, and we're just trucking along, and I think people are really, like, understanding it on a level that even the corruption within the Mormons, people are like, oh, this is not, no, we're not going to stand for this. The sense of justice and, like, rightness and moral uprightness is, like, strengthening, you know, so that's good. Maybe these things have to come to pass, just like in the Bible. Like, the moral uprightness has to be accompanied by the moral debauchery in the land, because the debauchery is what makes the upright so angry, so upright. Like, because if it's all just fine, then everyone's just kind of like, cool, let's just do some gardening.